How's it going, everybody? Matthew Blaster here, giving you a review of my thoughts behind Hello Neighbor. The good, the bad, and the ugly. To start off, I didn't really like it. So Hello Neighbor is a survival horror stealth game where you're trying to discover what secret the neighbor is hiding in his basement. It takes place over a series of levels, or acts as the game calls them. You start the game off as a young child, really enjoying the simpler things in life. You notice there are many missing children signs in the neighborhood, a very strong foreshadow for what's to come, and you eventually stumble upon the neighbor locking someone or something in what you can assume to be the neighbor's basement. There are many puzzles to this game, and it's very interesting how the layout of the simple house from the start continues to grow and grow as you progress through the game. One of the special concepts of this game is that the neighbor is actually a self-learning AI that adapts to your decisions and tactics of entering the house and solving the mystery. So now that you know a little about Hello Neighbor, let's break down the basement door to review the good, the bad, and the ugly. First of all, I actually really enjoyed the progression of puzzles. Going from a small house to a larger house to an insanely large house is what made me want to finish the game in the first place. Some of the puzzles were not intuitive to solving, but through some forums I was able to piece together what I was doing wrong for some of the very difficult puzzles. The self-learning AI neighbor was also very fascinating as well. Even though the neighbor eventually became more and more of a nuisance at a point, it was pretty entertaining to walk through a part of the house that you always walk through and get a million camera beeps knowing the neighbor knows your favorite patterns of entry into the house. And, of course, there was nothing like floating down the top of the house like Mary Poppins.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all!
Now for the bad. I played the Switch edition of this game, and I personally hated the feel of the controls. It never felt smooth, it never felt accurate, no matter how I adjusted the settings. Although it was satisfying to finally smash those windows with a direct hit after adjusting my aim for what felt like a few minutes. The next bad part was the glitches. Oh my gosh, so many glitches. It's been a while since I've played a game riddled with this many bugs. But again, this was the Switch edition, so I'm sure the other platforms might be a little bit better, but this was pretty bad. I even glitched through a wall at the very end of the game to beat it. I kid you not. Now for the ugly. One of my biggest gripes with the game is the graphics and optimization. I felt like Hello Neighbor for Switch was more of an afterthought, but for a $40 game, I expect more out of the optimization and graphics. I've never seen so many jagged edges in my life. I've never craved for anti-aliasing so much in my life. Even the freaking shadows have jagged edges. And finally, by far, the most disappointing part of this game was the story. From the lost children, the brother and sister, the neighbor's motives, to the weird fear monster, there were a lot of confusing messages that really didn't tie together well. After reading some articles, I understood the story a little bit better, but still was left empty and confused. Not really the way you want to end a game that's based on a mystery. But seriously, like, what the heck is happening? I'm so lost, I'm so confused. Like, am I dead? I don't know. Why is the house on his back? I don't understand. I actually had pretty high hopes for this game, but it definitely let me down. I even tested this game early at PAX West 2017 with my brother.
Jonathan's getting into it.
Anyway, those are my thoughts behind Hello Neighbor for Switch. So let me know your thoughts behind Hello Neighbor in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and stay tuned for more good, bad, ugly reviews.